Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Champagne here with you, and we are back once again in the wonderful world of Hypermarket Simulator. Now, in our last episode, we were talking about the new licenses that they had introduced into the game, and there were some people who had made a comment about how when they went into the game, they had gotten the license, they gave them a whole bunch of new drinks. And I didn't see that when I was looking on my end, so I went back and I took a look at the replay, and lo and behold, in our list of licenses, if we go here and take a look, it's basically right. Where is it? It is basically right here. So this one here, this energy drinks and soda pack, we already own it. So that was the thing that was the reason we didn't see it, is because when you get it, I mean they already have like given it to you. So now we've got ourselves a bit of a quandary because now I have like 6 new products that I need to put up, including a beer. So we have 1 beer, we have 2 energy drinks, we have 2 sodas, we have a green tea, and I need to figure out what the heck we're going to do with all this. I really have no idea. So we've got 6 new products there, and we're going to need to figure out how we want to get all this in the store and what it all looks like and what we're dealing with here. I really don't know. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to order one of each of these. I don't know if we're going to be able to do much with the store here for a bit, but we're going to try and figure it out. So not going to worry about the restockers. We're just going to take a look at these 6 new products and figure out exactly how we want to put them into the store. So this is going to be, we're going to also have to try and find these. So let's go down the list, see if we can kind of do a quick scan and see where these things are in the list of stuff and what they look like. So those are the waters. That's not it. If we keep going down, is it near the bottom? Where is it? Where are these mystery products that we have? Are they not here? Are they at the very bottom? Where are they? Oh, there they are. Okay, so these are the 6 new things. So they're all cans. Great. Uh, Boy, this ought to be interesting now. So lager beer, lemon soda, green tea, speed soda, energy drinks, and energy drinks. Okay, perfect. So there's all that. Now the question is what can we put these in? Can it go in a fridge? Does it go on a shelf? I'm assuming it all goes on a shelf. The question is, can it go in a fridge? And if it goes in a fridge, where in a fridge do I put it? Now, I just happen to have a fridge where I can try this and see if any of this will go in a fridge. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. It will. Okay, so this is interesting. Okay, so that will all go in a fridge. So this can go in a fridge. All right. So we're going to set this down just like this. I'm going to try all these and see if they can go in fridges, because if they can all go in fridges, that might make my life a little bit easier here. But I just don't know what we got. The energy drink, will that go in a fridge? Yep, that absolutely will. So let's go ahead and set that down. And we're going to try each of these one at a time, see if this is going to work. I would imagine if the one energy drink does, then the other one would. There's no reason why it wouldn't. So yeah, that works. Now another thing that I've seen that people do, and I could do this myself, is I could like move this fridge up to the front and like have it there, but then I feel like I'd take too much time like getting it put back in place. Yeah, I've seen people like take their fridges and stuff or their shelves and like bring them all the way to the front, stock them in the front, and then move them to the back once they have them all stocked. So I mean, that's a neat way of doing it. But yeah, I'd be afraid that it would just take me too long to get everything put back in place after I've moved it. All right, so here's the lemon soda. That'll all work. So all this should go in fridges. So now this is going to give me an interesting dilemma of how do I want to handle it? How do I want to go about this? Because I think it would basically mean that everything would need to start moving closer to the door, and it might be time to start moving some of this stuff around. It might be time to finally like move the lamps and put the lamps in a different section of the store. The lamps might need to come over here at this point. I'm thinking it might be time to do that. And I just now noticed that these shirts and these shirts and those shirts are still not in line with each other. They're still not, but it's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just not going to worry about it. So yeah, I think it's going to be time to move the lamps and get them in their own different spot. Or do I move the litter? No, I'm gonna move the lamps. So the lamps are going to get a new home. It's time to do a little bit more rearranging. So these are going to start going here like this. I hope this is all going to work out okay. So we'll set one set of lamps here. We're going to set the other set of lamps next to it. It's just like this. Is it going to be too close to the book nook? No, that's fine. I might end up having to get rid of these chairs by the book nook. That just may not work. It just may end up taking up too much space. These are now going to move back here on this side, just like this. Just butting up against them just like such. Okay, that's perfect. Then we'll move these over to this side. Okay, and then that's only going to leave us with the last ones, these lamps, which I think I'm just going to set as like an end cap. So they'll just go here like this. Now the question is, can I get them set where they're like square in the middle of these? So if it's like 2.5 over, how does that look? No, it's got to probably be like, is it? So yeah, I wish I could see both sides of this at the same time, but it gets to be so challenging. So that's like 2 over on each side from the front. So I'm looking at the very front edge of the shelf, and I'm looking at how far it is from each side of the solid lines on the outside. I wish I had like a laser pointer that I could point at. So yeah, like along this line here, this solid line here that goes all the way up, and then on the opposite side, the solid line that goes all the way up there. Just trying to get it centered. Yeah, that's not centered. So it's got to move over just a little bit more left. Let's keep on moving it just a little bit more. Yeah, because that's not centered with the line. Okay, I think that's pretty close. I think that's mighty darn close. It might be off just a smidge, but I'm going to go with it. So now that I've done that, now the other thing we're going to do is we're going to move the camping equipment to the other side of, we're actually, I'm going to move the cat food and the dog biscuit, or the kitty litter and the dog biscuits. I'm going to basically just rotate these 180, just like this, and have them set up right as such, just like that. And then we're going to take the camping equipment, or is that now, oh, it's over a space, but that's fine. It's no big deal. And then the camping equipment will move here, just like that. Perfect. That's a plan, I think. So that will go like that. So now that's going to give me a lot of room to put in more fridges and stuff. And then this butter fridge will no longer be an end cap. Eventually, I'm going to have to put other stuff in there. It might be time to like maybe start moving some stuff out of there and putting other stuff in there with it. Like maybe it's time to start moving all the yogurt out and putting yogurt in there. Or maybe I could put like those. No, I want to have something big in there. So what else would I put in there? I mean, there's a bunch of cheese. I mean, I guess I could put like all of the ham and all that in there. All the meats in there, and then maybe that would allow me to move some cheeses around and stuff like that. Let's see. We're going to try this. So let's put away my scanner. Now, we've done this thing, or we've seen this thing with this temporary box. I don't know if the temporary box actually does anything. But we're going to, so we're going to start moving the ham, and we're going to put it just underneath the butter. So it's going to be butter and meats. That's what we're going to do with this. And then we can move the cheeses around, and that might give us some space to maybe like take some of these drinks and put them in a dedicated spot. I want to try and get them with the milk, is what I'm really trying to do here. So in case you're wondering what the plan is with all this, that's basically the plan. I am going to open the store real quick just so that way it does not advance into another day after this. So this is just for the sake of making sure that the day does not reset after after it turns to 10 p.m. So if we get one customer, I'm fine with that. That's no problem at all. And maybe that's all we'll get is one customer. And if so, great. It just if you don't if you leave the store closed the entire day, the day will move on to day 124, and we don't necessarily want to do that. So yeah, we've got like a handful of customers that are showing up today. They're like, "Why were you not open today? What's going on here? This is so weird." But it's okay. We're under remodeling once again. Just got to do a little bit of renovations, but it's fine. It'll all be good. It'll all be worth it in the end. Trust me, it really will. They don't believe me, but they should. They really should. It'll all be worth it. So yeah, we got butter and meat. That's a combo. Sure, yeah, whatever. Don't judge me. And yeah, we take all the other cheeses, put them in here, so we'll have all the cheeses together, which is one of the things that we've been trying to do this entire time. Let's get all of our cheeses together. So we'll clear that out. Now we've got our cheese over here that we can switch out. This mozzarella I might actually take and put down on the bottom there, because this takes up a lot of space. So this might go all the way down here, given the amount of space that it takes up. And we'll see how high that stacks. I'm assuming it double stacks. It does. That's all I wanted to see. So that'll give me more room for that mozzarella cheese, which is a good start. And then we can take this cheese, the Parmesan cheese, and maybe give that two facings. Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe I'll move the hummus too. I think I might move the hummus. So it'd be cheese and hummus and the sour cream. That works. That's okay. I can live with that as a combo. And then this will give me all this side where I can put 3 of these drinks up here. And then we'll have room for the other 3 drinks. We'll have to get a new fridge and put the other drinks in that other fridge. I think that's going to be our plan. So this actually didn't go as bad as I thought it was going to go, because I'm sitting here thinking, what am I going to do with all this? Do I set up like my own little drink section in this entire place? What's going to be my game plan? And had so many things that were running through my head. And then when I found out that they can all go in the fridge, that changed the entire narrative, which is good. And I might actually take some of the, I might take like all of the sodas that are over there, also put them in fridges, and that might also help out with the issues that we have with having too many shelves over there. So that might also be part of this entire experiment here. So let's see. If I do this, so we've got, so this is going to have milk, and then we've got a couple of sodas. So we got, let's see, that's an energy drink. This is, let's close that up. That's another energy drink. Close that up. That's the green tea. Oh, nope. Close that up. That is the soda. That's the beer. And then there's one other one. I thought there was one other one. Maybe I left it outside. Yeah, I left it outside because I didn't need to check it. All right, so 2 sodas. And then we've got 2 energy drinks, a green tea, and a beer. So next thing we're going to move these freezers down. We're going to give them more space. So we're going to set those up like this. Just move all these over a decent amount. We can move them more if we need to, but we're going to just start with this. Same thing on this side. So yeah, these will all move down. Just like that. And again, the day's not advancing because we opened it up for like 2 customers or 4 to show up in the store, which is fine. And then that will go there as such. Is that not, are these not in place with each other? They are. It's just, it's not letting me put that one there. Why is it not letting me put that one there? It absolutely should. There's no reason why it should not. That should absolutely be able to go there. Let's move that one out. Let's try moving that one into place. Because it should absolutely go there. And then this one should absolutely go right in the middle here. These can be a little bit fussy to set up, I have determined. Yeah, like that one is not, now it's not letting me put that one in there. It's like, why not? Oh, there it is. Finally, found the pixel. We're good. All is well. So now, again, it might be time to take a bunch of these pops that we have over here and get these off the shelves because I've got 1, 2, 3 shelf spaces that are right now empty. So if I got all of this out here, if I got all that there, so then this would be a completely empty shelf at that point. Because then I could take, so those would be gone. I could take the water and juice and move them down under there. And then I could get rid of this entire shelf. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to see how well this is going to work. We're going to give it a whirl, and we're gonna see what happens with it. So let's get a couple of we're just not going to have as much room for all that pop if we do that. So I'm still going to try. We're still going to get a couple of fridges, maybe 3. So this one for sure is going to turn. So let's move this. Turn it like such. And put it there. And then these might move over to the left because I'm going to probably take all the drinks and just put them on the end here. So moving this. So yeah, this is the one was all about remodeling. This one. All right, so 3 new fridges. Let's start with this. See how this is all going to play out, and what it's going to look like. So then those are going to go there, there, there. These 3 new guys. So pick this up and put it there. Okay. And then I'll probably just pick up that entire shelf and bring it over just so I don't have to run all the way with all that pop over and over again. Because that'd be a lot of running. And I don't know if I feel like doing that much running with it. So we'll see what we got here. And I want to see what it's going to look like anyway if we do this. Because I might do it where I have like 2 entire shelves for all of it. Possibly. So yeah, let's move this. So we're going to move this entire guy down and over. Just temporarily. And we're going to start taking all this out of here. Seeing what this... Yeah, because I can move so little of this at a time. That does not even fit in there. So I cannot do that. So the only place it can go is down there. And the question is, what's it going to look like if we do that? So this may not even work anyway. Because if this doesn't double stack, it's pointless. So we're going to find out. And exactly how much of this can we get up there? Yeah, it won't even double stack. So that is a pointless effort. At least I know that we cannot fit the zap there. That's fine. It was at least worth a try. The water's going to probably be the same way. The water probably will not fit because the water is as tall as the yeah. So like if I try to put one of those there, put or fit, pick your word. Either one works. Neither of those will go there. So that's okay. This can now go back now that I've attempted my experiment and it failed, but that's okay. I'm good with it. This goes right over here, pixel. Okay. So now I got a bunch of fridges I don't need. It's cool. We'll use them in the future. They will get used because we will have other drinks that we're going to be getting down the road. So it's not a complete waste, despite the fact that it may feel like it. It is not. So we're going to take these energy drinks and this green tea, and we will put them in. So I'm going to start putting these here like this, and I'm going to probably go all the way across with this stuff. I'm thinking is the plan, because I don't think this stuff double stacks. I'm pretty sure it looks like it's too tall to double stack. I would be surprised if it did. So then this energy drink will go right above it like that. So that will work there, and then we'll take the green tea, put it right above it. So then that's all set up. And that'll give us plenty for all of those. And then down there on that bottom shelf, I don't know what I want to do down there yet. I'll have to figure out what I want to put down there. I don't quite know, but we'll figure something out. And then on the other side, we'll go ahead. We're going to start setting up these three guys. So the beer will go here. And I think that this is going to probably double stack is my guess. Because it looks like it's short enough that it would double stack. We will order more just to check it out and see if that is actually the case. Because I think that will all go two layers high. It seems like it would. And I have to make sure I set all the prices on all this. I can hear a bunch of people who are like, Rusty, don't forget the prices, whatever you do. I'm like, yes, I will. I will remember all my prices. 270. Oh, wow, man, there's not a lot of room in that at all. Whoa. All right, I'll go 260 then. Because I don't have to worry about anything with pennies anymore, so I could have left it just where it was. $4 there. Not a lot of profit on these guys. The profit on these is really kind of garbage. It is, yeah, it's really not good. So yeah, selling price $4, selling price $5, and then this is going to be 260. Oh, that's basically that. That's the same thing. That's why that did that. I'm paying attention, really am. $2. It's going to be, can I go 2 1/4? Not really. Go 210. So we'll do that, and then the beer will be $4. So let's buy more of these. One of each of those. Well, let's buy 2 of each of those. And we're going to see what it looks like if we put those in place. Now, the thing that's weird is that now these freezers are like not anywhere in line with this. That's all gotten itself completely askew. Like those, all of those, these are not in line with those. I don't know whether or not the freezers are in line with the fridges, but I think they are. They may not be, though. So I do have to get those realigned, because otherwise it will drive me crazy. Now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it. The beer does double stack. That's all I wanted to see. So that means that all of that double stacks. And I mean, I could bring in the restockers to help do this, but it's like 5 boxes, so I really don't think I need to, because that would be kind of overkill, bringing them in to do that. So maybe we'll run another day, and then that will at least get us closer to the level 64 thing as well. For the truly new license that we do not have yet. For all of our decorative stuff that's going to start going in all of our stores at home. The words are there. They're just fighting, as always. they tend to do that. And then, yeah, if I take a few of those, put them up in the air, yeah, it's fine. I know it'll work. And I think I've got one more of those. Yeah, one more lemon soda. And again, that will double stack if I go there. So that'll give us plenty in the fridges of that. That's all I need to see there. So I don't need to go 2 fridges across with that like I do with the energy drinks and the tea, because those do not double stack. I'd be very surprised if they did. I'll try it, but I really don't think they do. Now watch them prove me wrong. So yeah, we'll give it a look. Let's see what's going to happen with this. So if I let's order 2 of those, just to see whether or not they're going to double stack. They look too tall. Nope, not there. Let's put them there. Well, and there's going to be so many of these that actually fit in there anyway, because these are very skinny cans. So in that case, it may not even be necessary anyway, just because of how many we're going to be able to get up. Because they take up less space than the other cans do, like the sodas and the beers. So we're at the point now we're just on one of those shelves. I've got three boxes up there. Oh, and they go even further out than that. Wow, okay. So let's try this again. Couple more. Because it looks like we can get like 8 boxes of these in one fridge, like one going across there. Yeah, that's it. So they do not double stack. But we can get like, yeah, we can get so many boxes up there. Because it feels like I can fit 8 boxes up there. So then it becomes a matter of, do I really need them in 2 fridges across? Because so many more of these fit there than we have there. It's, yeah, I think what I'll do is I will go ahead. I am going to pull these out of here. We're going to put those over there. And I'm just going to have these all be in one fridge instead of 2. I think that's going to work out okay. Because again, so many of these cans can fit in here. Even if they don't double stack. So we'll just go like that. And just clear that out again. We'll have these for future use. Right now they're gonna stay here, and at some point way down the line we'll figure out something to do with them. But for now they're just gonna stay like that. And then we got milk underneath yogurt and energy drinks and green tea. Perfect. It works, I think, maybe. And now the other thing I gotta do is I had to figure out where the heck I'm gonna put all this, because that becomes the other issue, is not having a space for it. So let's see. I got 6 new things, and my rack space here is at a premium. So it might be time to start setting these things in racks that are over on this side. So now this has to move down. Way down. And my computer also should probably move down. Is there another place I can put my computer? Maybe I'll put my computer on the end of this. Just set my computer over here as the end cap of the fridges. So yeah, we'll do that. That seems completely obnoxious, but it seems like it fits the store perfectly. So yeah, we'll do that. Get a couple of new racks. I'll forget where that my computer is at least 24 times. Get 2 more storage racks. They will go there, and then that will hold all of my drinks. And will be for expansion when we get into future drinks way down the line. So that's there. And then that one there. Now, will it fit? It will. So that's perfect. Now we'll order 1 box of each of these, just to bring in and then put on our shelves back here. Now, I could have left the shelves out there. I could have left the racks out here and stocked everything out there. I did not do it. I did not think about it. I should have thought about it, but I did not. But it's okay. So energy drinks, then we're going to take the sodas. They're going to go there. Okay. We'll take this guy. This is the beer. So funny that they give us 2 sodas, a beer, a green tea, and 2 energy drinks. It's a very eclectic mix of drinks there, but we'll go with it. We'll make it happen. And then here we've got the other energy drink, which means that in the other one we've got the other soda. Okay. So yeah, that wasn't bad. I thought that was going to be worse, but that was not too bad at all. I feel good about what we've done here. I think we're in good shape. Now, the only bad thing at this point, oh, no, it doesn't matter, because I would say we took those, but we don't have those in storage anyway. Oh, and the other thing I need to do is I need to get these things aligned with the freezers. So if I look at where this is placed, the back of this freezer is where, in relation to the grid lines, it is 1 square from the, see, it's 1 square off of the white line there. So I've got to get these. So these are also 1 square off of the white line. So move. I got to find the place where we can pick this up. So this should not be bad. So this needs to be 1 square down. I think that should do it. I think that's better. Yeah, that looks like it's a lot more lined up, but now I'm stuck. I got myself stuck. Oh no. Get myself out of here. I'm eventually moving. I'm slowly moving. I think. Nope, I got to move that. Because oh no, I am absolutely stuck. I got to get out. Got to get out. All right, I got to figure out how to get myself unstuck because I am stuck in here. So let's see. I think there's an option to get myself unstuck. I think. So let's see. Tab. Settings. Let's see. Controls. Game. No, that's realistic product placement. I think there was a way to get myself unstuck, but I'm not seeing it. So resume. Oh boy. I thought there was a way to get myself. I'm in my own palette. Can I get myself out of my palette? I'm trying to. If I pick all these up, can I? There we go. I just had to really work at it a little bit. It's like an episode of Benny Hill, man. Seriously. Just like that. It's Keystone Cops. I don't know how I have a stream or an episode or a channel or anything. I'm such a professional. Okay. There. And there. All that to move four of those like 3 squares over. Are those now in line with each other a little bit more? Yeah. They are. That's all that mattered. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's run a day here. Real quick. We had 14 customers. Yay! Made a little bit of money, but lost a little bit of money. So yeah, let's do this. Get right into it. Day 124. Stores open for your convenience. Because if nothing else, this will get us closer to level 64. We won't get there, but we'll get closer for whenever we have our next episode, which will not take too long. All right, so, and again, we're only ordering the things that we're completely out of here. So if we have 1 box, then we're staying with the 1 box, just so that way they can have a chance to get rid of an empty box instead of us getting another full box for them to then handle before they take care of the empty one. I ordered 2 sour cream and onion because I was busy talking. They'll find a place to put the extra. It'll be fine. That will not be a problem. They're going to be doing a lot of work with all the stuff I'm ordering here, all of my restockers. They're not going to like me, but it'll be okay. It'll all be fine in the end. Yeah. Now I got to get used to the fact that my computer's right there and I'm going to trip over my own computer. Back here, we need a lot of stuff here. Only 1 of those, not 2. One of those, because that's the window chicken. And that'll take care of that. We'll go over here. Restockers assemble. Bring them all in. Here on day 124. Swing all that in place. We're going to order, what? Let's get like 6 of those. 6 of those. And then we'll get maybe 5 of those, 5 of those, 5 of those. That might be enough to fill all that up, possibly, perhaps. And then what do we need over here? Anything? No. Well, shirts. And no books. Okay, so now they're going to have plenty to do. Let's help them out. Because if I don't, they're not going to be happy with me. Window chicken. Okay, this does have to go in the back. This is a true full-blown spare. Because our window chicken shelf was completely full. Now, at some point, I might set up another shelf of window chicken. I don't really think I need it all that badly. But I could at some point. Just because I know that our buddy Austin has, like, more window chicken than he knows what to do with. Because he's got like the entire front of his store is loaded up with window chicken, which I personally find hilarious. But I don't know if we need that much of it ourselves. It feels like it could be a bit excessive. Just a smidge. Now the sour cream is now over here. Oh yeah, that didn't actually move. We did not change that position. things moved around it, but it stayed exactly where it was before. And we'll keep on looking for things that are ticking. That's ticking. And this might even all go up, because I think we were low on milk. Pretty sure we were. And now that's full. Oh, I'll give that a throw over there now. That has moved over a smidge. Anything else that's ticking? You're ticking. And this can now go in the back because we have filled up our milk section there. I could put out more milk if I felt like it. May not be a bad idea because we don't have a lot of milk there, but we also don't run out of it very quickly, so it may not be an issue. And now let's start working on all of our beer and stuff. Let's get all this put up. Our beer and our sodas and all that right here. Get all this put away. And let's see, do we have more? Yep, there's our soda, so we'll put that away. Yeah, it's going to take us all day to get through all the stuff I've ordered out there. It's not going to be good, but we'll make it. We've had orders this bad before. I'm pretty sure at the beginning of our last episode we had an order that was this bad, if memory serves. All right, shirts. We'll go here. All right. That is now empty. Oh, yeah, and I'm going to, like, trip over the lamps a number of times now that I put them there. It's going to be ugly. We'll make it happen, but it's going to be ugly there for a bit. I'm not going to get all this up, so I shouldn't really be worrying about it all that much. Should just leave it for them to handle. These are... Where did that go? That's over there. Okay. I've got so much stuff. Just so much. And we're just gonna take this and put it all up here. Not gonna worry about stocking it that much. I'll let them do it. I'm gonna try to not put up both boxes of anything, so that way they'll take the other box and stock it. But I'm not gonna worry about. I'll put up one, and that should be, yeah. Because if we won't need, I don't think we're gonna need a whole box of anything that I bought. I've got a feeling. So they'll be able to stock the other box that I leave out there. And that should work out pretty good. Okay, chips. We'll go here. Okay. Running right through. I like that look of running right through those rounds. I like that. So we've done the chips before. I've not done the aloe vera bug killer. It's important that you kill your bugs with aloe vera. I know it says it's cleanser. The bottle says kill them all. That's all I'm saying. That's all I can tell you. And I hope by saying that I don't end up on the restricted list. So it's a bug thing. It's not really. I'm not condoning anything else. Really, I'm not. So please don't throw me on the restricted list, please. At least not this episode. That'd be nice. So thank you. I'll heal YouTube. Let's see. Candy, they're filling that candy, so I will just put the other one up. Let's see what else we got. Salt. I have not grabbed any of that. So we can put that away. Right there. Okay. And then what? Let's see. Dishwasher tablets. I don't think I've grabbed those. So put those away over down. Other stuff. It's getting better. All right, so I've done that. I've not done the lavender gentle cleaner, the shiny happy cleaner. This is gonna go over where? Up there. Okay. So that's the place for that. What else have I not put away yet? I've not touched the T-shirts, and those I think I'm safe on, no matter what. I just saw I ran out of my favorite lamps. But you know what? I might just let those go for a bit. I've got too many other things that we got to still take care of out here. So we're just going to let that happen. I've not done anything with the cat food. So that will go there. That is the first time I believe that has been retrieved by anybody. I've picked up the chips, sour cream and onion. I ordered 2 of these. I'm tempted to just throw the other one away. But it's fine. I'll just take it and put it. I'll just put it there for now. That'll be all right until we get rid of one. That was the one thing I oopsed on. Let's see. More cat food, so I will leave that alone. I've put away all of the other things there, so I'm going to let them just pick those up, stock whatever they need to stock, and then they'll put the rest into storage. Now we'll go ahead and get all of our lamps, because everybody loves lamp, as always. That has not changed, ever. And now these are at least a little bit closer to the door, again, just a smidge. So that might help with stocking them a little bit better. Because this is, I think, closer to the door than it was before. Or maybe not. It might be the same distance. I'm going to go with it. It's a little bit closer just because it'll make me feel better. Even if it's not truly the case, it'll still make me feel better, and that's all I need. So that's what I'm going to go with here. And I kind of like him as an end cap there. I can go with that. We're going to eventually have more lamps somewhere down the road, and then we're going to have to rearrange all that anyway. There's going to come a point in time where I'm going to have to do a major renovation of the store and a major restructuring. That is going to happen, and it's going to probably be pretty imminent. Because we're going to hit a point where we get all these new decorative things, and I'm going to have to figure out where the bleep I'm going to start putting this stuff, because I really don't know. So we're going to have to figure it all out, and by we I mean I. So yeah, it's going to be a lot. All right, window chicken, all set there. Let's get this one. Also put it up. Done. Good there. I can get one more window chicken, so let's do that. That will go down there in that spot. And so, yeah, apparently the issue that people were having with their stockers, that all happened during a time when I was not actually playing the game. So they did an update that broke the stockers and then did an update that fixed the broken stockers, and that was all between 2 episodes of this that we recorded, which is why I never saw any of it. I did see that happened to Austin, and he was massively riding the struggle bus, and it was a little bit funny, but I feel bad for him, because it's like, what is going on here? And nobody knew what was happening, and it was not good. So yeah, that was an unfortunate series of events for him. But now I at least understand why. I'm like, what are they talking about with fixing the major stalker bug? I don't remember there being a major stalker bug, and it's because it existed while I was not playing the game for a brief moment in time. So no problem. Well, not for me at least. So we'll get all of our camping gear taken care of, and that will probably take care of us here. I think at that point we'll be in pretty good shape. All right, so there's those. Third layer of sleeping bags going up. As ZZ Top said, slip inside my sleeping bag. One of their lesser known cuts. It was a popular song, just it was not that great a one, it seemed like. It was not like their original stuff. Not their original, but their earlier stuff. I mean, it wasn't original. It was just... I'm going to stop talking now. So, looking around, we've... let's get some more toilet paper, too. Let's do that. Can't hurt to have some more TP. Get this pallet filled back up again. This won't take too long. They'll eventually come and grab the rest of the boxes, but they focus their attention on other stuff. For the moment, they'll slowly work their way up here to grab these. Maybe. Maybe they won't. Yeah, here they come. Now they're on their way. So I will let them take care of the rest of those, and then we should be in pretty good shape. So, once again, the next license that we have, and are those in line with each other now? If I look, you know what, that's about as good as it's going to get. I think that's about as good as it's going to get. So the next license is still That's not the computer. Computer is here. Level 64. And that is the rustic decor pack. Now, I am going to check real quick, and I'm going to look at all these things and see if there's something else that I missed. So that we've got, that we have. The cakes, the cups, the vases, all the cheeses, the chicken and all that, the coffee and all that, the mayo and all that, the tea boxes, the shampoo, that cereal, all the kettlebells. Those are the original sodas that are in the bottles. So we have all that. That's amazing that that actually says Coca-Cola on there, and that's not causing any kind of a fit. Nobody saw it. You saw nothing. Over here, the dairy packs. We've had all that. Chocolate boxes, all the lamps. Those stupid lamps. The peas, all the canned stuff, all of those. That was the one that we just stocked now. The sleeping bags, camping stoves, all the candy stuff, and chips. The flour, our bleach and our cleansers, our shampoos, our stuff for the pets, the books. Again, don't ask about volume 1. The soap, toilet paper, toothpaste, and the keyboards and mice. That does get us caught up. We are back where we were, and that is the most important thing. And our stalkers will continue working through the night. I'm not going to bug them. I'm just going to let them do their thing, and we will go forward from there. But we've done a little bit more changing of things around now. We have all of the teas and energy drinks and sodas and beer that we did not realize that we had. We've made a little bit of room here for our freezers. We've moved all of our lamps over here, so this is now right over here by our nook, so you can like just grab a lamp and read a book. It's perfectly fine. We don't care. It's okay. I mean, hey, they're right there. You might as well grab a table while you're at it. Set a lamp on a table, read a book. We're good with it. It'll be good. So more changes here. Definitely more changes, but we're making it happen. And again, one more level, and it's going to start to get a little more interesting in terms of trying to figure out what we're going to start doing with all this new stuff. That is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really liked this video, I'd love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.